can tell us what's led you there. What? You're from somewhere in Africa. Where are you from?
We said we're in Africa.
Yeah. You have some African descent. What's your descent?
The same part that you're from.
What part am I from?
You tell me.
I'm not from any part of Africa.
Well, what does Africa mean to you?
I just sounded like you had a particular accent when you came onto the live. If I misjudged your accent, then, again.
Okay, I'm just curious because for some people, it means a certain word. It may mean motherland. It may mean whatever you
the geographical location of your accent. That's it.
Oh, no, just American like you.
Okay. Well, I'm not American either. But if you are something in particular, like when I asked you if you were something twice when you just now said that I am something. You told me what I am. But I'm not here to tell you what you are. I'm asking you what you are. If you chose to be something, that's fine.
Okay, I choose to be indigenous.
Oh, okay. You're indigenous to this land, America?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So why are you religious as being an indigenous person to America? And what religion are you?
I do not have a religion. You all asked if anyone had any form of faith. I have a faith. My faith is within myself. My faith is with... What does faith mean to you? Me?
Yes.
Faith to me would mean that I'm not fearing anything because I would have an understanding for the all.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay. So when you asked who had a faith and you were discussing Jesus and the belief, and I do too as well. I feel like belief has lie in it, smash in the middle, between two letters on each end after that. So I understand that, but I do also feel as well, and it may seem narcissistic, but I feel like Jesus is me. I feel like I am the one who is dying because of other people's sins. So yeah, I feel like
what the girl said when she just came on here. That's why I said that it was interesting. She said Jesus means I am, and you said I feel like Jesus means I am.
Mm-hmm. I did not hear. I came into it late, so I couldn't tell what her position was. Honestly, I couldn't tell what her position was, whether or not she was a faith believer or not.
No,
there was something she was saying.
"Suis" in French means I am, and it has a very close correlation to Jesus, Je suis. And so it's just kind of funny that it means I am, and when you said Jesus, you said I am. A lot of people say that when they start saying Jesus, they relate to something that they are doing. I am a believer, but that's still, it's like saying Je suis again, but I'm listening.
Okay, well, I would like to ask, do you associate the phrase with I am with anything in particular, or an attribute, or a day, or a sign, or a number?
The phrase I am with slavery.
Okay.
And it's the same reason why I associate Jesus with slavery.
I would too.
When you say that you are something, are you not enslaved to be that?
Well, that would boil down to, do you think slavery is a choice?
Well, yeah, I do believe that slavery is a choice. Yeah.
Okay, so if someone were...
I don't believe that raping somebody is a choice. I don't believe. Now, there's a lot of ways to rape somebody. And it's so funny, a lot of people think of rape as a physical thing. Rape is far more mental in places than physical, whereas rape can only be physical one time, you guys. Man on man, man on woman, entering somebody. But rape can be spiritual, it can be mental, it can be systematic, it can be there's a lot of different ways to rape a situation. And it basically means that you have no control. I'm overpowering you by way of my understanding that you have no control in this situation. So you don't have a choice. I'm using my control in order to leverage your choice. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. And I also understand the duality of that. And I would say that the duality of that is that thoughts, before there are actions, there are thoughts.
Okay.
Thoughts turn to actions. So sometimes you may meet people and they give you a rapey vibe because whatever it is in their thoughts, you can tell, like, yo, that's exuding in whatever they got going on that I think is coming to an action. So, yes.
Maybe a physical vibe, but a lot of people, and that's why I say that, because, people fool themselves by, again, the I am is what centers you. It fools you. When you feel like you know.
Fool or fool?
Fool, FOOLS.
Okay.
Fools you, right? It's you feeling like you know. See, a person raping you, you might feel like a person has a rapey vibe physically. But then that makes you think that you know what a rapey vibe is. And another person could be giving you a hug, raping the fuck out of you. But you just don't know that that's a rapey vibe. You taught yourself what a rapey vibe is. And that's the problem when I have a lot of times at these schools. Like when I give my son an instrument, I don't tell him how to play first. Because
just let him do.
Yeah, I don't want to tell you what it is. You know what I mean? And because I don't want you to trick yourself into thinking that it could only be this. It could be a lot of different things. You know what I mean?
Right.
It comes a lot of different ways. And so, when I think of religion, it makes you think, again, that it could only be one thing. Like, it's coming from this one thing, or your willingness to participate in this one thing.
Okay. So I receive all you say, and I believe I understand it. And in response to that, I would like to say I do agree with a lot of that. One thing that I've been saying to people lately is I could tell you how to climb a tree, you still don't know how. You have to do that yourself. You have to experience it to really know how. So, and I feel like that's just kind of me giving an analogy based off what you say to relate to myself as well to you. But based off that, I would like to say or ask, do you think that you have ever experienced your spirit?
I don't believe in spirits.
You don't believe in spirits?
No.
Do you believe in a soul?
I don't believe in none of that shit.
So you believe you're a carcass?
I don't believe.
Okay, so what do you insinuate?
Well, I'm not insinuating also anything, but to not play the word semantic games, I'll just go into things that I have experienced or things that I have felt. I have experienced that I am not inside of this body at all.
Okay.
And I also control this body.
Now, if you could give that one word, what would that one word be?
I don't give things one word. With that being said...
Could you give it a sound, emotion?
No. I can give it the explanation that I give it.
No, I'm just curious. I'm just messing with you. Go ahead.
No, I mean, it's just what it is. People try to debase a thought to its most simplistic thought when in reality, it's not.
It's not always that simple.
Yes. With that being said, if you sung out loud right now, you would monitor your tone of voice for yourself. You heard the note before you sung out loud. If you sung out loud, you would be singing for your ears. You already heard the note in your head. You already heard the song in your head. I could write down my head.
What's that voice called to you? Your subconscious? What do you call it?
No, I call it still me. I exist more places than just one place. So
you feel like you feel like as within, so without.
Again, I don't feel any particular way.
you think that I am you and you are me?
I have experienced singing and telling myself I don't like that note, but I'm the one who sung it. Okay.
That's okay. I mean, we all have parts about ourselves we don't like.
No. Myself is correcting me. Myself is like, yo, nah, that has to be sharper. Or myself is like, dude, get up. You know damn well you ain't tired yet. And I'm really sitting there faking. So I can't run no more. And myself is like, man, get up right now, and jumps me up and starts making me fucking run.
So would you say that your mental overtakes your physical?
No, I would say that, again, I operate in multiple different realities, in multiple different beings.
Okay. I understand that you operate. I understand you operate in these multiple facets.
I didn't say I am anything. I said what I operate.
I didn't say I am. I said I understand you operate in these multiple facets. Mm-hmm. Right? Okay. What I'm doing is I'm bringing them down to earth.
Why are you doing that?
And so, because that's where we are presently. And so, unfortunately,
you are present. I just operate in multiple different beings.
I think I do too. Actually, I could say I know it. Okay. I could say that I, as well as I don't remember the exact words you put it, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to put it in mine. But basically, I feel like an outer body experience, or that I feel myself over here and here, or I feel myself from over there watching me over here. Like, right. I understand all of that.
Right. If you choose to operate in multiple spaces, then you can actually watch yourself talking to somebody.
Yes, you can. I'm watching myself talk to you right now, and I'm asking myself a lot of questions. And I'm trying to make sure I ask you the same questions I'm asking myself.
Right.
I think that's why this is going. This is the way that this is going.
Now watch this, though.
Okay, I'm watching.
As you're talking to me, notice that you're not watching your face as you're talking to me. You're watching my face. So you're actually watching yourself inside of me. You're watching the reaction of you inside of me.
Yes.
So we're basically still operating on the other side of the earth. We're not just inside this body. You're not thinking at this time your leg hurts. You're thinking about if my cheek moved right here, or if my eye moved right here. Your mental, or whatever you want to call it, is fixated on the part of you that's inside of me, but it's still you that sees it.
Correct. I'm not disagreeing with any of that.
I know.
Okay, as long as you know. I'm just trying to create a different understanding, and this is interesting that this is masculine and feminine, and I as well. I feel like I have masculine inside of me.
But I'm listening.
Okay. Well, I feel like I'm a feminine being. I have masculine inside of me, and it is my job to do my diligence my due diligence to balance that. At the same time, I feel like my femininity will always outweigh my masculine, because that's how I choose for it to be. That's what I want to embody and embrace. Now, within that, would you consider? Okay, you say you're not masculine. Would you consider yourself to be a strong being?
I don't.
And if so.
Myself.
You say you don't consider yourself?
No.
Okay, well, for the sake of this conversation, take you out of it. Applying the principle of yin and yang. Right now, you're giving something. You're giving the A side to this track. I'm giving the B side, but it's the same track. So, within considering that, how would you expect my B side to receive your A side?
Well, again, another reason why I don't consider myself, because I don't consider your reception either. I don't consider myself, and I don't consider your reception to what I have said or will say.
Okay.
So to me, there is no A side or B side. There's Facet side.
Still the same track.
There's Facet side, and what you choose to read or reciprocate from it is what you choose to read or reciprocate from it and bring to your side. You understand what I'm saying? Like a person can play their favorite song, but it's still only going to be what I heard.
Correct. I'm not knocking that at all. It's what I'm saying is, it's like, you ever play a sport? What sport did you play? What sport do you like?
I play a lot of sports.
Okay, did you ever play soccer?
No, I understand.
No. Okay, that's why I asked. Okay, so what sport do you play or like?
Have I played soccer? Yes. Have I played it professionally? No. My son plays soccer, so yes, I play soccer.
So you have not played on an organized team of soccer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so no, I don't want to ask you about soccer. Have you played basketball?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like this. If we're on the same team, which right now we are, I need to pass you the ball. There are different ways in which I can pass it to you, which will help you to receive it better depending on how I pass it,
right,
depending on what's going on around you. And so that's really what I'm getting at. I feel like, and I know you don't like to put a definition on things or a word on things, but unfortunately, that's what the fuck we've been taught. So that's what I'm going to have to do to communicate to you. So if we're on the same team, and I'm trying to pass you a ball, I need to make sure that I do the best pass I can for you. It could be an overhead pass, a chest pass, or a bounce pass. I got 3 options to choose from: mind, body, or soul. So I got to figure out how it is I can pass to you so you can best receive. Well, I need to know how it is that you operate best. So which one can you receive better? Can you receive the mental better? Can you receive the soul better? Or can you receive the physical better?
Hey,
so that's why I'm saying, like, as a feminine...
Because I played on a lot of structured teams, but I did not grow up in a structured environment.
Okay, right now I'm talking about sport.
I don't play orthodox. Thus, I see all the passes coming.
Okay.
Because I'm more so paying attention to is a ball coming to my fucking face. It doesn't matter how the fuck you passed it. Pass it however the fuck you want to pass it. Dude, it could be a ball, it could be a bat, it could be a stick. If I see something coming my direction, I feel it. I don't have to be specifically looking for a bounce pass or a chest pass or overhead.
Okay, so can we put you in the classification of just the men of America?
That's what I keep trying to tell you. You cannot.
I'm saying for the sake.
Classification.
Okay.
For the sense of no sense. It makes no sense.
Here's what I'm trying to get at. Do you feel like there is a divide within our community?
I don't feel like we have a community.
Even better. So my question is, how is it me as a womb owner and you as a non-womb owner make this a community? What do I need to do? How do I need to show my strength so that way you know how to use my gifts properly?
Well,
how is it that I should receive your strength?
First step would be not calling yourself a womb owner. You got to be more to you than that. A womb owner? That's how we identify ourselves, womb owners and not womb owners.
I was trying not to use the word penis, so I understand.
I don't see it right in the
Oh shit. See, look, you can't get past the word to even get to what I'm talking about.
I mean, you're basically saying, how should we raise kids?
No, I ain't got no kids. Okay, you may got kids, but you said you got son. I ain't got no kids.
But what's significant about you having a womb outside of having kids?
I am a creator. You put things inside of me, and I make them grow. The same way how they always say you bring a woman.
That's what I'm saying. You're talking specifically about kids. You put.
I'm not, honestly. Okay, listen. Okay, all right. So we're talking about kids, right? My child is my entrepreneurship. My child is my music. My child is how I express myself. children are expressions. They are things in which.
But I'm gonna get it before. Oh, you're about leaving it?
Yeah, but whenever you can.
Okay. I'm listening.
When I say okay, it doesn't have to be child in the physical form is what I'm saying. It could be child in the sense of our community, our baby, the thing that we put together because you come together with your side and I come together with my side and my strength, and so we make something happen. So my thing is, how do we really get to a point where we can make this happen? Like, what is it that you feel like we're not doing, or what is it that you feel like you're doing that we're not seeing?
I don't really feel like I truly understand the question. But I really do want to understand the question, though.
I know you do. Oh, and see, okay, can I honestly say, I feel like you don't understand because you're too focused on the labels and the wording that I'm using. And it's like you're focused on it as its rhetoric. And it's like, no, I'm really not trying to create rhetoric with you. Like, I'm really trying to build right now. And so it's like, I have to use these labels because these are the only thing I have to define them. And so by you saying, well, we're not using labels, it's like, well, what the fuck else am I supposed to use?
But when you say basically, though, how do men and women come together?
Yes.
But men and women,
when I said you're a masculine, you're like, I'm not masculine.
Men and women are not apart, though.
When I asked you, do you feel like we have? I said, when I asked you, do you feel like we have a divide in our community? You said, we don't have a community. It's like, okay, so how is it that
we have is the labels. The labels create an expectation of who you are prior to me knowing you. For instance,
I can agree with that slightly.
The label of a woman means that you're a person I'm supposed to fuck.
And that's unfortunate.
No, it's not unfortunate. You don't see the fucking, do you? You're a woman, right?
Wait, I don't see the what?
The woman doesn't do the fucking, does she?
Hell yeah, she do. My vagina's pure muscle. Any vagina's pure muscle. So who's really gripping whom?
Let's be real. The woman is the one that's being penetrated. You're not penetrating anybody.
You're correct. I'm not penetrating. I am the muscle.
Okay, so again,
I'm holding you. You're being held. You're being coddled like a child inside me.
If you say so. And to say that, now you're saying that preemptively, that will be the role of that person based off of their sex. But that doesn't mean
based off what I'm good. Based off of this, what I have. That's not. This is what I have. I was just giving this.
You even know how to use what you have.
Not many of us don't. That's the problem. We don't.
Who said that you do?
Who said that I do? Are you saying that? Who said who know how I know how to use it, and then who said I don't know how to use it?
Well, here's what I'm saying. You've been only inside of your vagina. If you've been inside of any other vagina, it's only been by fingers. If you've been inside of any other vagina. So how the fuck do you know if you're using your vagina properly? I might know women that use their vagina way more vast ways than you.
You probably do. And that's the thing. We have to learn ourselves. And in the process of learning ourselves, I'm learning about you too.
Yeah, but you said...
So I'm asking you, what is it that we're not doing that you like we need to do?
Sorry, again, we can start putting these preemptive titles on a person. You're saying that I'm a man or that you're a woman. Come doing whatever the fuck you do. Don't come telling me what the fuck you are. Come doing what you do. And if you're doing some bullshit, get that shit away from me. And if you're not doing some bullshit, that's wrong. Don't come telling me I'm a woman and you finna treat me this way, and I'm a man and you finna treat me this way. The fuck? Come doing what you do.
Okay. So what people who are, I'm not going to put no label on it. I'm just going to say people who are like me.
There ain't no person like you. It's you. You come doing what you do or don't. Because when you don't do, you'll be like, women have done for this whole society, but your ass ain't done shit. And then I don't want nobody like that. I want you saying, I've done for this whole society, and I've seen other people, Jack, Marsha, Clark, not no women versus men. Take these labels off. That's what they could do.
Okay, so let's say I come to you to do what I do, right?
Right.
Part of the reason why...
Well, not come to me. Come doing what you do. Don't come to me doing what you do. Come doing what you do.
See, now you're being meticulous. But I'm let that
meticulous. Listen, now let's see how this maxed out. There's the person comes doing what they do. Mm-hmm. Your person comes to me doing what they do. Now you missing what the shit I'm doing. You could just come doing what you're doing. You don't got to be in the way of nothing I'm doing. But if you come to me doing what you do, now you're more than likely going to be in the way of the shit I'm doing.
Okay, you know what? This makes me think about something, and I feel like it's about to go way left some. But it's like, okay. A woman comes to a man. Okay. This comes over here doing what they doing, then they do what they do, the next thing they doing together, right? So, and I think this is why part of the physical disconnect between men and women, because it's like, I'm a woman, I'm coming over here, I'm who I am, coming over here doing what I do. They over there coming over here doing what they do. We do what we do together, and then I might ask you, okay, so what are we doing? And then y'all be like, oh my God, why you asking me what I'm doing? Like, we doing what we do.
We not doing
and it's
nothing.
Like,
we not doing nothing, hoe. And it takes a hoe to be having sex with somebody. I didn't call you a hoe. I'm calling the metaphorical, metaphysical, metaphorical person in the situation a hoe.
Okay.
We not doing nothing, hoe. And it takes a hoe to fuck somebody and then ask that person what they doing. What, am I your husband or something, bitch? You don't got a mind of your own now that we fuck. You doing whatever you was doing. And I'm doing what I was doing, and we just fucked. You don't know reality? That's what just happened. What the hell?
How do you feel about respect? Do you think that's something in which, should be discussed? The same way you have the word believe. Like, whatever you feel about believe, do you feel that about respect?
I hate the word respect because nobody knows what that means. Hold on 1 second. Let's get this one out. RESPECT. Find out what
Show me what it means.
To me. What words do we see here, you guys, in respect? Those people who play anagrams. Let's all play with me.
To read is to do something again, is number one, and to spec is to see. So it's to see again.
All right, that's one word.
And see, I asked that because it's like, in me doing what I do, and then this person doing what they do, and then we do what we doing together, I see that I did this before. So to make sure it don't make a death, I want to bring it life. And so I have to find a way to, like, express what's going on, to be like, yo, like, okay, so, like, how do you want this to be? Because what you all don't understand, and I think it's very interesting, is men
any of
sometimes...
these words seem good? Whoever got creep is the best. Who was that? Who got creep? Feminine, Della Divine. Oh, okay, yeah. Damn, creep was good. What about creeps? Creeps was in there. Damn, with the ass. Damn. P. Oh, P. There's nothing good about respecting somebody. It's nothing good about something. It basically means, right?
My shit was so far behind. I'm scrolling. I don't even know where you... Oh, shit. I'm way behind.
Do you see all of them now?
Yeah. But I didn't know how far back I was. No, I was wondering about my shit wasn't scrolling. I'm like, damn it, nobody saying nothing.
Now, what did you say respect means?
I didn't give a definition. I didn't give one.
Yeah, you said...
I asked you how you feel about the word.
And you said respect meant.
Oh, I said to see something again.
Now, why would you respect somebody?
If I want to see them again, yeah. It's like, yo, like I might want to see you again. So to make sure I don't fuck up that opportunity, let me know what it is that you
give me another word for spec that is not C.
Sorry.
Spec. What does it mean?
Spec. I mean a little bit. To do something a little bit.
Give me words with the word spec.
Speculate.
Speculate.
Spectacular.
Spectacular. What about da-na-na-na-na? Inspector Gadget?
Yeah, but you said spec. I'm not thinking inspect.
Inspector Gadget. Prospective. Spectrum.
Prospect. I guess you could pretend on how you want to pronounce it.
Prospect.
I think you're derailing right now, but I'm allowed to be.
You think I'm derailing?
Yeah.
Spec means to evaluate.
Okay.
Like an inspection. So, again, to re-see someone, to re-evaluate them, suspect, right? It means that we're determining something about this person. Why is it good to respect a person?